car and we'll talk, okay? What's your name, bud?
Bag him again. Did you drop the knife? I can't see it.
Welcome to 911 Vision. Every dispatch call tells a story. Every body cam captures the unfiltered truth. Brace yourself as we take you straight to the front lines of justice.
Now you're under arrest.
4 hours to get away from home.
You're coming out right now.
Okay, well, I don't want to leave any of my
Well,
stuff.
so here's the thing. So I talked to the manager, and
On November 11th, 2023, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, what begins as a petty theft quickly escalates into an international-level security crisis. 31-year-old Cody Anderson attempts to buy 2 cartons of cigarettes at a local gas station. When the clerk refuses the sale because he doesn't have his ID, Cody physically snatches the cigarettes from her hands, tosses a $100 bill on the counter, which doesn't cover the $200 cost, and flees the store.
So it's not $100.
I have no idea what it costs.
It's like $200.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
It seems like a standard strong-arm robbery, but just 25 minutes later, Cody decides to take his rampage to the absolute max level.
Would you be able to clear to assist City at Colgan here? They have a person driving a car on the strip, possibly intoxicated.
10-4.
Cody violently rams his vehicle through a locked security gate at the La Crosse Regional Airport. He drives recklessly down the active runway, doing donuts before parking next to a $30 million private jet. Brandishing a large hunting knife at the ground crew, he storms the aircraft.
I don't know what just happened. He just got on top of the jet. He closed the door. He did brandish a knife at me.
He got on the jet?
He got on the jet.
By the time heavily armed police arrive, Cody has barricaded himself in the cockpit and fully powered on the jet.
come on. Grab it now.
Get out now!
I'm gonna beanbag him.
Get out now!
Open it again. I'm gonna beanbag him. Come out.
I don't have another cartridge.
Come out now. Show me your hands.
You have another taser cartridge?
Show me your hands now.
I've been practicing.
Come here.
Show me your birthmark.
When officers open the exterior door and order him out, he refuses. Police deploy a less lethal beanbag round and a taser, but the heavily barricaded suspect absorbs the impact and remains inside the cockpit, still armed with a knife.
Come on now! I want to OC something in there? I'm going to sneak up and OC it.
No. The door's open.
The situation turns terrifying. Cody yells, "Allahu Akbar," and explicitly tells officers he is a suicide bomber. He claims to have C4 explosives obtained from the government wired to a dead man switch, along with 2 handguns.
I will cut you. I am a suicide bomber.
You're under arrest. Come out.
Allah Akbar.
There's no vehicle button.
904, he's saying Allah Akbar and that he's a suicide bomber.
Come out with your hands up. Do it now, sir. We just want to talk and see what's going on. Come on.
Prayed for my entire life.
All right, come down there and we'll talk, okay?
I'm gonna cut my wrist. Sir, step on the plane.
Don't force your way in. If he moves across that door, bag him.
Why don't you step in the car and we'll talk, okay? What's your name, bud?
Bag him. Bag him again, bag him again, bag him again.
Taking the threat of a fully fueled jet explosion seriously, police deploy an armored Bearcat vehicle, parking it directly in front of the plane's nose to physically block it from taking off or moving forward. After intense negotiation, Cody finally tosses his 8-inch hunting knife out the door, but the bomb threat remains highly active.
Come on, sir. Drop it. Just drop it. Drop it.
Drop it.
Come on out, let's
Come
see
on.
your hands. Let's see your hands.
Come on, bud.
Just your hands.
Drop it.
Hands, hands, hands!
Drop it. Show us your hands now.
Cody.
You gonna chase him?
Stop.
Cody, come here,
Slow us down here. Slow it down.
Cody, where are you from?
I don't like them.
I don't like them on here.
How did we end up here today? What do you got in your hand? Is that just sunglasses?
Hey,
Stay back by the car.
Zeus is right here.
You say you gotta go to the bathroom?
Let's do dog warnings and...
Well, I can't move from here. I'm just on the pavement here. I'm not gonna get you from here. Yeah, I can see you.
He's talking. He's not.
Come on out. You got everything, hands out. You can come out. We'll back up.
Hands free, hands free.
Come on out. I can't let you take it, but we can get you to a bathroom. We can have you come down here, and then we can get you to a bathroom. I can tell you that. There's one right in the hangar.
While Cody plays games with the negotiators, repeatedly claiming he needs to take A to lure officers closer, the tactical team makes a critical move.
Need some help for that, but we gotta have you move if we move, okay? Come to the top of the stairs. Come to the top.
Up, and I'll give you the bomb.
Okay, come to the top of the stairs.
No,
Come on.
no.
We're back pretty far, man.
Recognizing the catastrophic danger if Cody manages to engage the jet engines, officers covertly sneak to the rear of the aircraft and completely disconnect the main battery supply line. The $30 million jet is now a dead, heavy piece of metal. The immediate threat of an airborne hijacking or a flaming runway crash is successfully neutralized.
Well, he keeps claiming he has C4. Are there any... Really?
They hooked him for OWI a couple weeks ago.
With the plane disabled and the suspect's vehicle cleared of any actual explosives, time is now on the side of law enforcement.
Seeing he's got guns on him.
So I'll take the back of the van, okay?
Taser.
Cody, barricaded inside, casually lights up a cigarette. After 45 minutes of standoff, he stops responding. A heavily armored SHIELD team decisively breaches the aircraft. They locate Cody lying across the pilot's seat and swiftly take him into custody without further violence.
Take it out.
Right here. We gotta stabilize.
All right, good.
We got a squad come over.
Clear the rest quick.
Is that a bed?
Cigarettes here.
There's my stolen cigarettes.
As officers clear the cabin, they find the exact cartons of cigarettes he had stolen from the gas station just hours earlier.
You guys check for taser probes too?
No, not yet. I don't know where they're at.
Final outcome. Cody Anderson was hit with a massive list of severe felony charges, including attempted armed carjacking, hijacking, attempted armed robbery with threat of force, making terrorist threats and bomb scares, failure to comply, and criminal damage to property. Because this incident involved a breached airport and a hijacked aircraft, the FBI took over the investigation, likely bringing heavy federal charges. His initial cash bond was set at $500,000. On May 22, 2023, an active vehicle pursuit crosses into Columbia County, Wisconsin. The chase originally began 60 miles away in Juneau County when a state trooper attempted to stop a vehicle for speeding 74 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour construction zone. The driver, 26-year-old Michael, refused to yield, accelerating to over 100 miles per hour.
Okay.
As the multi-county pursuit continues, deputies coordinate a response, successfully deploying spike strips near an interstate exit. Michael's vehicle is crippled, now driving on its bare metal rims. With the vehicle severely disabled, a pursuing trooper executes a flawless PIT maneuver, spinning Michael's car and bringing it to a violent halt. Unwilling to surrender, Michael immediately bails out of the driver's seat and begins fleeing on foot.
We've taken the exit to Forest. Dane County did a pit with one of their unmarked Dodge Ram. 532 just pitted down at speed under 35. It is successful. The vehicle is in the ditch. The driver's getting out.
Desperate to escape, he leaps over a guardrail and sprints blindly across a bridge, running directly toward responding police cruisers. Officers quickly close in, deploying a taser which is only partially effective before physically tackling him to the ground and securing him in handcuffs.
Okay, roll on your stomach. Roll my way. Roll on your stomach. Put your right hand behind your back. Do it.
Okay, you got my hand.
I got cuffs here. Relax your hands, man. Everybody good? Roll to your stomach a little bit, man.
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna sit you up here, okay?
Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to say this, right?
What's that?
Hey, excuse me, officer. I know y'all don't like me. I just want to say I get y'all have a job. I apologize for making y'all work. You know, I get it. But I ain't trying to hit you, okay? Sorry, Captain, whatever. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit nobody.
Once in custody, Michael's adrenaline wears off, and he completely shifts his demeanor. He launches into an apology tour, repeatedly telling the officers he respects their job, didn't want to hurt anyone, and was just trying to get some living room, space.
I'll count it here and we'll come and look it over.
We forgot to secure the load before taking that on transport, I guess.
That'll happen. All right, so we got 2, those are ripped in half, so that's not really full. Looks like we got about 1.
Was there a passenger at one point?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard.
During the entire pursuit from where it started, he kept making reaches into the passenger area.
Gotcha.
Like he was
okay.
reaching for something.
Meanwhile, officers backtrack his foot pursuit path and discover cash that had fallen out of his pockets while he was running. They also note that during the 60-mile chase, he was seen constantly reaching into the passenger side of his vehicle, raising suspicions of discarded contraband.
Dodge, you feel me? And then
I know you were trying to run from me, so.
I know they tried to throw the spike strips out and just I just slowed down the best I could for him to get out the way, and I kept going that way. You know, I didn't want to hit him. That was nothing I wanted. You know.
Michael claims he only ran because he was speeding. However, a routine background check reveals the real, terrifying truth behind his 60-mile flight.
I can tell you, I know you're out of job, right? There's nothing out the road.
No? Okay.
Listen, the only reason I ran, I have a warrant from Minnesota for the DOC.
Is it extraditable?
Yeah, it's parole.
Okay.
For prison, so.
Well, I appreciate that. We're still gonna.
No, I know you gotta do your job.
that,
I'm letting you know you're not gonna find them. There might be some headphones on the ground and a hat.
Okay. All right. Let's go then.
Michael has an active, out-of-state felony warrant for his arrest in Minnesota for aggravated first-degree robbery. He is also actively on parole for prison. He wasn't running from a simple speeding ticket. He was running to avoid going back to prison for a violent felony.
Taking you right to jail. Yeah, you're not going to be deprived of any medical care. We didn't like you, well, we wouldn't have our ambulance here. The restraints you got on are a different agency, so we're going to swap those out. I'm going to put a belly chain around your waist so you can be cuffed in front, so you don't have to be handcuffed in the back. I know the rule I go by, if you're a dick, I'll be a dick, but you've been cooperative, so we can do stuff like this. As long as you keep working with me and not don't give me any problems, this will go as smooth as possible.
Because Michael is now being polite and compliant, the transporting officer treats him with respect, explaining, "If you're a DCK, I'll be a DCK. But you've been cooperative." The officer swaps his traditional handcuffs for a belly chain, allowing Michael to be cuffed comfortably in the front.
Okay, just kick me this one first. All right. So I got your bag right up front there. I'm going to put your socks in there.
Does your jail accept cards?
Credit cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the felonies, you'll have to go in front of a judge for now.
No, I'm not even talking about bail. I'm
bail.
just talking about like the bill money in my books.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep, they'll talk you out of that. Okay, all right, we're going to take off. I'll put this in your other bag with the rest of your stuff.
Upon arriving at the jail, officers conduct standard field sobriety and breathalyzer tests to rule out impairment. Michael blows a 0.009, proving he was completely sober during the reckless 100 miles per hour multi-county pursuit.
Big breath in. Slow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 0.009. So like very small.
A simple speeding ticket escalated into a 60-mile felony pursuit because he couldn't face his past crimes. Final outcome: Michael pleaded guilty to first-degree, recklessly endangering safety, felony vehicle, fleeing, eluding an officer, felony. On August 25, 2022, in La Crosse, Wisconsin, a highly dangerous road rage incident unfolds at a busy intersection. An off-duty sergeant, on his way to work, is suddenly blocked by a driver who refuses to move when the light turns green. The agitated driver, 39-year-old Kevin, exits his vehicle and aggressively approaches the sergeant with one hand suspiciously concealed behind his back. Perceiving a lethal threat, the sergeant draws his firearm. Kevin briefly retreats but returns with his hand still hidden, prompting the sergeant to point his weapon. Kevin finally backs off, but the madness is just beginning.
Hey! Okay. Keep your hands where I can see them, okay?
He's the one that pointed a gun at me. You're
Okay.
gonna let him get away?
Can you get on your knees, please? Keep your hands where I can see them, okay?
Yep. Is there anyone else in the car? No! I told the 911.
We're just gonna place you in the handcuffs right now, okay?
In a bizarre twist, Kevin begins tailing the off-duty sergeant and calls 911, claiming he is the victim of a random gun-pointing incident. When on-duty officers intercept Kevin in a City Hall parking lot, they conduct a high-risk felony stop. Kevin is immediately handcuffed and searched for weapons.
Okay, we're gonna check you, make sure that you don't have anything that's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, why would I?
Do you carry any pocket knives for work or anything?
No.
Like that? Okay.
I got a gun pointed at me. I'm under arrest.
You got a gun pointed at you?
Really? That's why I called the cops.
Okay.
Oh, this is how it's gonna go, huh?
Until I figure out that everybody is safe, I can't get into the whole what happened.
Why do you think I was chasing him? Because my phone's still going with the 911 dispatcher. Hey.
Feels like he's got a meth pipe in his right pants pocket.
Yeah, I probably got meth.
While patting him down, an officer discovers a meth pipe hidden in Kevin's pocket. Kevin is utterly baffled as to why he is being detained, completely ignoring the fact that he aggressively approached an off-duty cop and is currently in possession of drug paraphernalia.
So I'm trying to gather both sides of the story. You're obviously in handcuffs. You're not free to leave at this point. What I still want to do, though, is gather your information, your side of things.
Why am I not free to leave at this point?
Because you got a meth pipe on you, and they did a high-risk traffic stop based on some information that they had.
As the investigation continues, Kevin reeks of alcohol.
I couldn't really smell it.
Leave the door open? You know your rookies aren't going to have your badge in a week, right?
Wait, or what?
Because you guys can't search that vehicle, you know that, right? I called in an emergency response and I'm in trouble. My lawyer's going to eat your guys' ass up.
Okay.
Give me a phone call. I want my lawyer right now. Before you guys even touch that vehicle, I want my lawyer right now. You know I'm right. I want a lawyer.
All right, I'm done talking with you, Kevin.
Just so you know, I will subpoena the 911 dispatcher saying I called in. You guys arrested me for a gun being pointed at me.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Cool. Put your leg back
That's
there.
fine. Just so you guys know.
He becomes increasingly belligerent when he realizes the man who pointed the gun at him was an off-duty police officer. Kevin furiously demands a lawyer, claiming his rights are being violated because the police won't arrest their own colleague. He fails to understand the legal concept of justified self-defense. The off-duty sergeant drew his weapon because Kevin, a hostile aggressor, aggressively approached him in traffic with a concealed hand. Officers discover Kevin's driver's license is suspended. Because he is already under arrest and has admitted to having a meth pipe, officers deploy a K9 unit to sniff the exterior of his vehicle. The dog immediately alerts.
Good boy. Good boy. It's a good boy. It's a good boy.
Hey, firm?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Up, up.
Good job, buddy.
Dude, just the weirdest. This is.
You should see it on video.
Really?
The camera catches it.
Yeah, I bet. You know you guys are wasting your time, right? I'll tell you right where the weed is. Officer! Hey, officer! You know that's illegal search, right?
Nobody ever.
I asked my lawyer to be here when it's searched. You guys broke that.
We got the Twisted Tea, open container.
And Lewis will take it.
Here's the weed. He was being honest about the weed.
Realizing the gig is up, Kevin tries to play it cool and casually tells the officers exactly where to find his stash. A search of the vehicle uncovers an open container of alcohol and 2 baggies containing over 71 grams of marijuana. His victim narrative is rapidly falling apart.
Did I not just say this? We're gonna have to anyway.
We still have to go.
I know, but I told you guys I didn't want to do the final part.
We still have to give you every opportunity.
It's gonna be about a 2-3, I'd say.
Okay.
Our record's 3-9, just so you know.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit higher in lacrosse though. Are you from lacrosse?
Transported to the station, Kevin performs field sobriety tests and blows a 0.165, twice the legal limit.
You hit my balls again, I'm gonna kick it.
You better not. You have a felony, so I suggest not doing that.
What the is another one? Just be a little bit more gentle with the balls, please. I don't give a about another felony. Just, you want me to whack you in the balls?
No.
Okay, then. Be a little bit more gentle, that's all I'm saying.
During a secondary search, an officer accidentally brushes Kevin's groin, prompting Kevin to aggressively threaten to kick the officer. As he is finally placed in the holding cell, his rage boils over. He hurls explicit death threats at the arresting officer, stating, "I can't wait till I see you on the streets. I'm gonna beat the out of you." Kevin has just talked his way into a major felony charge. He called 911 to report a cop, but ended up reporting himself for a half-dozen crimes. Final outcome: Kevin was charged with battery, threat to a law enforcement officer, felony, possession of THC and drug paraphernalia, disorderly conduct, and OY, first offense. In late 2023, officers responded to a disturbance call at a local animal hospital. Staff reported a highly intoxicated and aggressive female patron who was causing a severe scene in the lobby. While the woman claimed her dog was experiencing a medical emergency, her erratic behavior and relentless cursing forced the clinic to contact law enforcement. What begins as a welfare check on an animal quickly escalates into a masterclass on how not to interact with the police.
They called the cops because I want to get cigarettes and water?
Hold on, Stephanie, relax. Wait right here, okay?
They just told me to go inside and go in a room.
Listen,
yeah.
I had them call you so I could talk to you.
What are you talking about?
Why are you being so aggressive right now?
Because she called me and it pissed me off. I'm about to walk the
No, you are.
I am being
You are, because...
See, I know the law. My sister is a cop. Okay, so you cannot say I didn't do anything wrong.
I can detain you because
what did I do wrong,
disorderly
sir?
conduct here.
That's
disorderly conduct.
So freedom
you are
of
being
speech.
detained for that.
For freedom of speech?
You can't yell and cause disorderly conduct. No, you can't.
The suspect operates under a common, yet fundamentally flawed, legal misconception. While the First Amendment protects free speech, it does not grant anyone the right to disrupt a place of business, harass staff, and create a public disturbance. When behavior actively impedes operations and causes alarm, it meets the statutory definition of disorderly conduct.
Sorry. Hands behind your back.
Wait, no, what are you doing?
You're done.
Okay, please.
Now you're under arrest.
My dog. God, I bet you guys feel so good about this, taking me away from my dog. Shut up, like you have no power over me, just because I'm in handcuffs. You bitch.
Climb in.
Oh, I will. Why don't you shove me so you can feel like a bigger man? Push your chest out a little more. Asshole. Why are you upset? Oh, I don't know. My f***ing dog's in the vet. Look at how nice he is. The dog. Oh, he's laughing at my f***ing dog. No, just leave him there. let's make her f***ing pay thousands more.
All right, I'm gonna take these.
Like, do you guys like jack off to this, like the power trip? Because I would really like. I mean, you could just arrest people that didn't even do anything wrong, just because you didn't like them and they stood up to you. You can't arrest people for that.
No, but we can arrest people for disorderly conduct.
I was so nice in that place.
The arrest is only the first phase. Upon arriving at the precinct, processing an uncooperative detainee requires extreme patience. Officers must adhere to strict safety protocols, which include removing any items that could be used as a weapon or for self-harm, such as heavy boots and jewelry. The suspect's refusal to comply only prolongs her own detention.
You just take your boots off.
No. I'm taking them off. You take them off.
Get your foot out of my face.
You don't scare me, bro.
We're gonna set her down over here.
Listen, hey, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
In the holding area, the suspect attempts to regain control of the narrative by constantly shifting her emotional state. Despite her relentless insults, the officers maintain a strictly professional demeanor.
tell the neighbor my dog is okay because I don't believe her.
We're not gonna lie to you. Okay, we're not. She's telling you your dog is fine. Your dog is fine. As long as you cooperate with us.
They take the extra step to contact the veterinary clinic, verifying that the dog is perfectly healthy, proving her panic was fueled by intoxication rather than a genuine crisis.
About your dog. Okay?
What, is he okay?
Dog is perfectly fine.
What did they do to him?
They didn't need to do anything to him.
They didn't even, did they take an x-ray?
No.
What the fuck?
The doctor has
Now-
checked the dog. The dog is fine.
I just need you to sign this, okay? This is just saying that you're getting your stuff back, okay?
I want to see if all my money's here.
Yep. We had multiple people counted for you, okay? So
Dude, this is really up.
you signing this is just stating that you're getting all your property back, which is your keys,
Yeah.
your hair ties, and your money.
What did I sign?
Right there. And then you'll get a copy of this, okay?
Dude, I can't. It's so, it's a lie. It's just
Okay.
up, dude. It just pisses me off.
What I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm not gonna do anything when I get there. I'm just
don't
getting
want
it
you
out
doing it.
before I get there.
Good, because
Even after being issued a citation and offered a courtesy transport back to retrieve her pet, the suspect exhibits zero remorse. Instead of de-escalating, she launches into a barrage of personal attacks against the transporting officer. This highlights a grim reality for police. They must frequently endure verbal abuse from the very individuals they are actively trying to assist. Ultimately, this unnecessary confrontation resulted in formal legal consequences. The suspect, Stephanie, was officially charged with a misdemeanor offense of disorderly conduct. Furthermore, due to her highly disruptive behavior, she was formally trespassed from the animal hospital, legally barring her from ever returning to the premises. A definitive reminder that aggressive entitlement will only lead to criminal citations. On the 23rd of April, 2024, in Midland, Michigan, a routine roof inspection turns into a bizarre discovery. A contractor working on a grocery store roof finds a long extension power cord leading to a small access door at the back of the store's massive sign. Fearing he might find a dead body, the contractor opens the door and is shocked to find a 34-year-old woman, locally dubbed the Roof Ninja, living inside. She had secretly occupied the sign for an entire year, creating a fully furnished mini apartment complete with flooring, a desk, houseplants, a pantry, and a coffee maker.
So I think I know who it is. I can't think of her name right now, but I got the guys there.
She's local, you know.
So is she the one that wears black gloves,
Yes,
black ski
yes,
mask,
yes.
all that stuff?
Yep.
I've seen her 1,000 times.
Okay, she's got a whole setup in there. She's, listen.
How's she getting up there?
I think she's climbing these permanents.
That's what we were trying to figure out. She's a roof ninja, man. I tell you what, it was really weird because
But if you could just talk, because I'm not really, like, I'm kind of bound by company policy.
Sure.
I was going to go up there, and then my director said, don't, just call the cops. If you could just make her clear her stuff out and tell her, this is illegal. You can't, I mean, if she falls, we're liable.
Oh, I get
My
that.
whole team will lose their bonuses. It'll kill the P&L. They have families. It's not a game.
The store manager is completely overwhelmed by the liability implications. She explains to the responding officers that if the woman falls from the roof, it would be a catastrophic lawsuit resulting in lost jobs and bonuses for her entire team. Bound by strict corporate policy, the manager refuses to climb up herself and asks the police to handle the eviction. Equipped with a borrowed contractor's ladder, the officers prepare to make the dangerous climb up to the roof to confront the secretive occupant.
Can we borrow your ladder? Can we borrow that? Your ladder.
Oh, you need to get.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there.
Okay.
Can you?
Throw her back up. Let her back up. It's not an ideal climb, but it's not bad.
That makes me feel good.
We'll go up there first and tie it.
Okay.
We'll make
that'd
sure you guys get up.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, ladder.
I mean, I give her props for creativity.
I don't remember her name.
Did she have? Was she like?
Me, I talked to her.
Chinese or anything? Like
No, I only got called on her because of how she dresses. Full black face mask.
Once on the roof, the officer makes contact with the roof ninja, who is dressed entirely in black with a ski mask, claiming she has a severe sun allergy.
Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff so I can get down right away. I'm moving out of here in 24 hours to get away from all of this.
You're coming out right now.
Okay, well, I don't want to leave any of my
Well,
stuff.
so here's the thing. So I talked to the manager, and she's down on the ground. The biggest thing is a liability issue for her. Okay, you being up here is a big time liability issue.
I'm sorry. Don't answer.
So she wants you gone,
I'm trying to do that. I have to go talk to my boss.
Well,
So-
hear me out first, because you have no time, like you're coming out with us. And then she's going to get a hold of the head boss, and they're going to collect your things, and within a few days, you're more than welcome to come back and grab them.
Where are they putting my stuff?
We'll find out. But you are on their property, so you have got no standing whatsoever. Okay?
Please, God, no.
She
I
has
have a
no...
lot of sensitive stuff. I do martial
I understand
arts.
that. She has no ill will against you. She wants to make sure your stuff's all protected. She just wants you gone.
The officer informs her she must vacate the premises immediately. She pushes back, asking for 24 hours to secretly move her belongings to a storage unit, citing intense paranoia about dangerous people tracking her down. The officer holds firm, stating the corporate mandate requires her off the roof right now, but assures her the store management will safely pack and secure her belongings for later pickup.
No, just bring, like I said, grab your phone, grab your ID, any
phone cord,
whatever, valuables of some sort, but yeah, we can't, like I said, she wants you down now, so we gotta get...
She eats healthier than I do.
She's this big.
I know.
It smells good in there. It smells like garlic or something.
Yes.
Well, she lives on top of the shopping center.
And it's clean.
Hey, how did you guys get up here?
Ladder.
I'm not a ninja.
We're not a roof ninja, but...
Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not even for me.
See that? She has to hire up employees come and clean your place out here.
Everything is pretty much bagged. I didn't get a chance to get to my...
Okay. Well, you got a year's worth of belongings in here, so... You got a whole... Am I seeing a whole bin full of hamburgers?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I know that sounds kind of gross.
It does. It seems not gross, but...
Just not right in here this is at least about 10 degrees cooler than the rest of the area in here. And then the constant
all
wind
set
flow
up.
keeps it nice and cool.
I'm
And
impressed.
I also know like certain types of herbs, temperatures that even like sanitize things.
No, it's not too bad. It's a little overcast here. So, over in that corner, we've got a ladder.
Alright.
So we'll just head over there. That's where the manager's hanging out.
Great.
And,
They're gonna be so happy to see me.
She's super
They're
cool.
probably not gonna
No, they're being
They're
super cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
she,
do appreciate that.
again,
Well,
she's got no ill will. She's just like, I can't have this girl falling. She needs to get off our roof. So that's where we're at. So.
As the woman gathers her essential items, the officers are genuinely amazed by her covert setup. The makeshift apartment is spotless, heavily insulated against the freezing Michigan winters, and actually smells good. She had cleverly tapped into the building's rooftop generator to steal electricity, powering a Keurig, a printer, and a heater. She even uses the naturally cool metal door frame as a makeshift refrigerator to store fresh hamburgers. Despite their questioning, she firmly refuses to reveal the secret climbing route she uses to access the roof without a ladder. The officers and the woman carefully descend the ladder back to ground level. The store manager formally issues a trespass warning, but does so with extreme empathy, repeatedly assuring the woman that her hard-earned belongings will not be thrown away or damaged.
So I am going to request that you do not get up on the roof. You have been trespassed by the company. That means if you go up there again, we're going to bring these guys back out here and they will arrest you at that time, I assume, correct? And we will reach out to you so that you can come collect the rest of your stuff. Nobody's going to damage your property. There's no bad blood. Nobody's angry with you. It's just, we can't let it go on. That's all this is. Right. This is private property. It's owned by a corporation. Spartan Nash is a corporation. We just simply cannot have you up there.
Is that all you want, or do you want anything else? For the night. She's going to need, she wants the rest of it, but for tonight, she just needs that.
Okay. Yeah, we can get that.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Sorry to have you lower that.
Not a problem.
Are you familiar with the open door?
Nope, I can't go to this place.
Okay, all right.
The officers retrieve the woman's camouflage tent and a blanket from the roof so she can survive the freezing night. Despite having nowhere to go, she politely declines all offers from the police to drive her to a local shelter, preferring to disappear back into the night on foot. She lived in the shadows for a year, creating a masterpiece of urban survival, but the Roof Ninja's reign finally came to an end. Final outcome. Ultimately, the 34-year-old woman was formally trespassed from the business property and instructed to find another place to live. But due to the store manager's leniency, no criminal charges were filed against her for the trespassing or the stolen electricity, and she completely declined all offers for housing assistance. That's a wrap on today's footage, but the dispatch board is always lighting